Hello, it's the Haunted Informer, and today I'm talking about some of the interesting silicone half masks from Immortal Masks. Here is the Henchman 2.0, and it is an updated sculpt from the original. The original was more of a cartoony look. This still looks quasi-cartoony, but it's much more realistic compared to the original, and I actually prefer this sculpt over the original. And here is the clown version of the Henchman, and it's a lot like one of the Henchmen in The Dark Knight, and it's a cool mask. Here is the brand new goblin character that they just sculpted and made called Grimrot. And it looks like an interesting goblin in my opinion, and this is the flesh version of it. It comes out in multiple versions, comes out in green, pale, flesh, and then custom, so you get whatever custom color you wanted or any custom paint job, and this obviously has lots of good possibilities for customizations. This is the Lichen Silicone Half Mask, the flesh version, with blood on around the mouth and on the teeth. So it looks like this werewolf just ate somebody. And here is the fully haired version of the flesh version. So there's hair on the head, all over the head, all around the ears, and on the chin. So this is a fully haired mask, hand punched, and this will cost definitely more than the normal version because they have to hand punch each single hair. And this is what a werewolf would look like fully transformed. Here is the Lichen Silicone Half Mask flesh, but without any blood around the mouth or on the teeth. So this is just the basic version of it to show you the realism of it. And here is the hyena version of it with a mohawk on the head. And this is a fully customizable mask. This is just one of the versions, and they obviously had fun making this version. And here is the gray version, so it has gray skin instead of pale skin, and it actually looks really cool in my opinion. I think this mask would work either as flesh or gray. Here is the pale version of the Lichen Silicone Half Mask with sparse hair, and this is another version of the mask, and I think all of these Lichen Silicone Half Masks look great. Here is the mask Crater Face, which is based off the phobia trypophobia, which is the fear of small clusters of holes, and this is the diseased version of the mask, so you can obviously tell it is a person that is obviously sick. And here is the version with some teeth in some of the holes, so this would work in a demented dentist lair, definitely in like asylum or any doctor scene. Here is the normal flesh version of this mask, and as you can see there are creepy small holes all over the eyes and a little bit on the forehead, and actually going down all the way to the chin. So that's a pretty messed up person. And here is the disgusting rotting corpse version of this mask, and there are maggots coming out of the holes and nasty pus, and the skin has changed color to a darker green and gray, and just look at all the vein work on here. And this person's obviously been dead for a little while, and the bugs are starting to eat it. And it's just a really crazy, gross out mask, and this will work perfectly in a graveyard scene. The toxic UV version of the mask Crater Face, and Immortal Masks has figured out how to make a UV mask look awesome during normal light and under UV light. So as you can see here of the split from the mask, you can see this is exactly how it looks under UV. You can see the toxic waste coming out of the eyes here. And on the normal side, you can still see the toxic waste coming out of the eye, but the skin color looks normal. And that's really cool because in the past, UV masks, that would look good under black lights, would look weird during normal light. So if you wanted to have that character in a toxic scene that both had UV lighting in one scene, and then it had normal lighting in another scene, that one actor could go through both scenes and look great in both, which is really cool. And here is the UV corpse, and you can see the difference of the normal skin color here and then the UV like gray color over here. So I think that is really cool idea that they had, and it really worked out, and I enjoy these masks. So those were some of the interesting silicone half masks from Immortal Masks. I hope you enjoyed. Subscribe and hit the bell icon next to the subscribe button so you will be notified every single time I put out a new video, so you will be part of the notification squad. And I am on social media. I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. On Instagram, my username is Haunt_Informer. Again, Haunt_Informer. On Facebook, I am The Haunt Informer. Again, The Haunt Informer. And on Twitter, my Twitter handle is @HauntInformer. Again, @HauntInformer. And as always, happy hauntings.